So this is part of the launch of our new chamber range called the AirSuite. As you can see here, we're inside the suite now. There'll be a solo version and a duo as well. We're in the duo version obviously now. We're going to do a couple of questions about it.
Cool, let's get started.
I would say sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've put a lot of effort into the lighting, the colour schemes, the chairs from this beautiful French leather, and yeah, I would say a sanctuary where you come to do whatever you want to do in a sanctuary, or
I like that.
Get your stuff done, or relax, or read a book, or watch a movie, or something like that. Yeah.
I was just gonna say comfort, and I guess that's a similar vibe, because I think when we wanted to release this new product, that was one of the things that was front of mind for me, is to make this enjoyable experience. We wanted this to not feel like you're in a small claustrophobic chamber. We wanted you to feel like you are in a room or in a sanctuary. That's a great word to describe the feeling we want to capture. I like that. The hardest decision, I think, was to wait until we felt satisfied with the product. You know, like we could have
very high standards for this.
Yeah, we could have released a couple different versions throughout the years, but we weren't satisfied because we really wanted to give a really good experience and really, like, you know, Dr. Scott sure have high requirements for safety and therapeutic benefits. I have high standards for the human experience, and you have extremely high engineering standards. So I think that was the hardest, to wait to feel that we could really put our name on this and feel proud of it. What's your version?
Yeah. Obviously software now is a big part of our company as well, so making sure not only that the product is best in class from a mechanical design perspective, but also that it's fully software integrated. It uses software and AI to really optimize the client experience. That was also very difficult. Everything from oxygen concentrator to the air compressor. Air compressor was extremely difficult, although it's one of the simplest parts of it. Getting a square-shaped chamber was incredibly difficult. To be able to then come in where it's more of a room, and you have this distance here, you have a lot of space. It's a lot more what everyday life is like. I think that's number one, and then number two is something that we always have heard from our clients. It's very difficult to fit into a day because pressurization, at pressure, depressurization, it takes a long time where you're not allowed to bring any electronics inside of there. Sure, you can read a paper book, but that's quite a limited part of our existence nowadays. So then to be able to design a sensor safety system, the BIBS air breathing system, which maintains environmental quality, the design of the screens and tablets that we've got inside of here was very difficult and took a lot of custom work.
The chambers comes with touch screens, so you can get stuff done or enjoy watching a movie.
Yeah, or like doing an email, or like I was actually in here on Slack replying to some messages, and it's very cool to see it come together, because realistically, like, you're looking at maybe minimum 5 days per week, 90 minutes into the chamber, and for someone who has a busy life, that adds up to a very significant amount of hours per month or per year. And then to be able to give them really nice environment to go inside of, there's air conditioning, air quality sensing, the lighting, we're looking at things like circadian rhythm tracking from the lighting and all that. I'm very, very, very happy with how this has turned out.
You feel really secure and comfortable, so I'm really proud of that.
We didn't rush this project.
Yeah.
Building these kind of products, you can't rush it.
The chair was a nightmare, I must say. Finding a chair that had everything we wanted was really hard. And that maybe seems like something that should not matter, but you're gonna sit in the chair for an hour to 90 minutes, 5 times per week, perhaps. Then you want a comfortable chair, right? But we also want it to be safe, which means that it's all about the electrical requirements, because we wanted a reclining chair and we have that now. So I'm really happy about that you can actually lay down kind of in them. They are supportive, they're comfortable, so you can both sit and get some work done, but you can kind of relax as well. Finding a chair that was fitting into it as well, the dimensions was not easy.
Incredibly difficult. A lot of very stringent requirements.
Yeah, I feel like that was something that maybe from the outside doesn't seem like a challenge, but it was probably something we spent a lot of time on to figure out together. Well, almost everything. I think going back to the experience, right? This is a chamber where you can watch a movie, you can do work in, but safe. You can control it with the UI screen. It's comfortable chairs. You're not compressed in this tight little tube. In the Duo, something we really like is something we actually personally wanted was a chamber where you can sit together as well, right? Because it becomes more fun to do things together. I mean, the lighting, you can change the lighting in here, change the colors, the ambience of it. I guess the one thing that is same with other chambers is that it is pressure and oxygen. Pretty much the rest is reimagined. What would you say?
I think it's everything coming together. That's, I think, the biggest difference. Like software, as I mentioned, is an increasingly important part of the whole world, but especially for our business. I often say that it's a massive feat of mechanical engineering, this chamber, but the software is and will be a lot more powerful than the actual chamber components coming together. So I think that's probably what sets it up differently, will be the software.
Spacious. I want them to notice that it's space, it's comfortable.
I think I'd noticed the light quality. That's what I hope people do take note of that. That was quite, it just took very clear specifications and finding and not compromising them. Initially it was actually not possible to fit these quality of lights in the chamber. We did make it happen in the end. I think the lighting will be a big one for me because you don't want cold light at the end of the day.
You would never want cold light.
Yeah, well, but like in the morning, maybe you want a little bit more of a blue tinge in there, or in the late evening, some maybe orange or light that's just low down. We put a lot of effort thinking into the chamber and took a lot of inspiration from nice hotels, business class flying. You're in an enclosed space, but you don't feel like it's something where you're compromising.
How the colors is gonna turn out, because you know, when you look at sample books, it's this small little color palette, and then you have to figure out how does that gonna look in an enclosed space, because we wanted to feel warm and welcoming.
For me, it was the volume of things to get done and wanting to make sure that we could get it done and actually ship these things out. It's effortless.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, what about you?
It's reimagine it completely. Thank you guys for watching this, and I hope it gives you guys a little bit insights behind the curtains, why we designed it and what to expect.
Awesome. Yeah, and if you have any questions or feedback, we're all ears, and we're doing this for our customers and everyone out there. Looking forward to hearing from you.